Discover the world's most exclusive escapes, private islands, luxury resorts, and unforgettable retreats. This is Jet Set Hideaways, where your next dream destination begins. In an era where luxury often means louder, Carriacou whispers. While the famous ports of the north are defined by velvet ropes and camera flashes, this island, tucked away in the southern sweep of the Grenadines, is defined by something far more rare: authenticity. Here, the Caribbean of the past isn't a museum piece. You feel it in the scent of hand-sawn cedar on the breeze, a tribute to the master shipwrights who still build wooden sloops by eye and by hand on the very same sands their ancestors did. There are no traffic lights here, no duty-free malls, and no rush. Just the steady rhythmic pulse of the tide. But look closer, and you'll see the quiet luxury of the future. It's tucked into the hillsides, sleek, eco-conscious villas that blur the line between architecture and nature. It's found in the sophisticated galleys of world-class catamarans anchored in Tyrell Bay, where the world's most discerning travelers come to simply be. This is the Isle of Reefs, a sanctuary where the reef doesn't just protect the land, it protects a way of life. If you've been searching for the soul of the islands, without the noise, you've arrived. Carriacou is the sister isle to Grenada, but she has a soul entirely her own. If Grenada is the vibrant spice isle of the Caribbean, Carriacou is its quiet, contemplative heart. It's smaller, more intimate, a place where the clock doesn't just slow down, it stops entirely. For the global yachting community, Tyrell Bay is more than just a coordinate, it is legendary. Sailors speak of it in hushed, respectful tones as a premier hurricane hole, a natural deep-water fortress protected by the surrounding hills and thick mangroves. It is one of the safest cradles in the West Indies. But for the modern traveler, safety is only half the story. Tyrell Bay has evolved into a sanctuary of barefoot elegance. This isn't the flashy, neon-lit luxury of a Mediterranean marina. Here, the amenities are a star-filled sky, and the sound of the rigging humming in the trade winds. The true magic of this bay lies in its discretion. Here, the super yachts don't just dock, they disappear into the landscape. They blend into the curve of the shoreline, tucked behind traditional wooden fishing boats and the swaying palms. It's a place where a tech billionaire and a local boat builder might share a drink at a weathered shack on the sand, both united by a love for the water. In Carriacou, luxury isn't about being seen, it's about the freedom of being completely, blissfully lost. What makes this harbor special is the heritage. This island is world-renowned for its traditional boat building, a craft that is as much about prayer and intuition as it is about physics. Travel across to the village of Windward and you'll see it for yourself. On the sun-bleached sands, master shipwrights continue a lineage of knowledge gifted by Scottish settlers nearly 2 centuries ago. There are no computer models here, no assembly lines. These vessels are built by eye and by hand, using local white cedar and the collective memory of a community. To watch a Carriacou sloop take shape is to watch a living piece of history being carved out of the earth. When these boats finally taste the salt of Tyrell Bay, they create a visual symphony you won't find anywhere else on Earth. You'll see the rugged, hand-hewn sloops, their sails catching the trade winds with a raw, honest power, bobbing alongside multi-million-dollar carbon fiber catamarans and sleek, European-designed motor yachts. It's a beautiful contradiction. One is a marvel of ancient soul, the other, a masterpiece of modern engineering. Yet, in the quiet waters of the Isle of Reefs, they sit as equals. It is a testament to a place that fiercely respects its roots while gracefully welcoming the world's elite. In Carriacou, luxury isn't just about what you can buy, it's about the stories that can't be manufactured. When we speak of Barefoot elegance, we aren't just describing a style, we're describing a philosophy. And its capital is Paradise Beach. Imagine a stretch of sand so white it glows with a luminous, almost pearlescent quality, framed by sea grapes and swaying palms. Here, the only dress code is no shoes. In fact, carrying your sandals is the ultimate status symbol. It means you finally traded the pavement for the pulse of the earth. You can spend your afternoon at a sophisticated shoreside bistro, perhaps tucked under a canopy of maho trees, where the service is as effortless as the breeze. This is the place to discover the depth of aged Grenadian rum. Sip it slowly. Let the notes of nutmeg, vanilla and charred oak tell the story of the Spice Isle, while you watch the horizon undergo its nightly alchemy, turning from a brilliant gold to a soft, dusty violet. There is no pretense here. No see and be seen culture. Just the profound luxury of time. The kind of time that allows you to notice the way the light changes every 10 minutes. It is the elegance of simplicity, where the most valuable thing you own is the stillness of the moment. Just a 10-minute tender ride from the harbor lies Sandy Island. It is, quite literally, a postcard come to life. A place so perfect it feels like a cinematic set. But there are no cameras here, only the horizon. This tiny spit of land is a designated marine protected area, and you can feel the vibrance the moment you slip into the water. It offers world-class snorkeling right off the shore. Within seconds you're drifting over a kaleidoscope of brain coral and sea fans, shared with hawksbill turtles and schools of iridescent blue tang. Because of its delicate beauty, it remains untouched by development. For a few hours, it becomes your own private playground, a sanctuary where the only schedule is dictated by the sun and the tide. It's a place to strip away the digital noise and reconnect with the raw, ancient rhythm of the ocean. And as the afternoon heat begins to mellow, you'll find the greatest luxury is the short journey back. Watching Sandy Island shrink into the distance as you return to the cool, shaded comfort of your own deck, glass of chilled water in hand, is the perfect coda to a day spent in the wild. As the sun dips below the Caribbean Sea, Carriacou doesn't just change, it transforms. This is when the hideaway aspect of the island truly takes hold. The day's bright, salt-crusted energy softens into something far more intimate, far more profound. The air here is different at night. It's thick, velvet soft, and heavy with the intoxicating scent of wild jasmine mingled with the sharp, clean spray of the Atlantic. It's an olfactory signature you'll carry with you long after you leave. Whether you're retreating to the architectural sanctuary of a boutique hilltop villa, where the infinity pool seems to spill directly into the stars, or settling into the mahogany-lined cabin of your yacht in the harbor, the experience is the same. The silence here is the greatest luxury of all. It isn't an empty silence. It's a rich, resonant stillness that allows you to finally hear yourself think. It's a gentle whisper on the trade winds that reminds you, you found it. You found the place everyone else is still searching for. The secret of Carriacou may be out, but the peace? The peace remains entirely yours. Carriacou isn't just a destination. It's a feeling of coming home to a world you thought was lost. In our modern, hyper-connected lives, we've grown used to a version of paradise that is polished, scripted, and sold in packages. But here, on the Isle of Reefs, the luxury isn't something you buy. It's something you rediscover. It's the archetype of the islands, a place where the land, the sea, and the people exist in a harmony that feels almost ancient. When you step off the deck and onto these shores, you aren't just a tourist. You're a witness to a slower, more intentional way of being. It's the feeling of finally letting out a breath you didn't even know you were holding. It's the realization that the real world isn't the one with the skyscrapers and the schedules. It's this. The sun on your skin, the salt in your hair, and a horizon that asks nothing of you. As you sail away, watching the green peaks of Carriacou dissolve into the indigo haze of the Caribbean, you realize you aren't just leaving a place. You're carrying a piece of its stillness with you. You've found the anchor, you've found the sanctuary, and most importantly, you've found the way back to yourself. If you enjoyed this journey, we'd love to hear from you. Share your thoughts in the comments, give the video a like, and subscribe to join us for more unforgettable escapes around the world. When you're ready to plan your own escape, you'll find the link waiting for you in the description. This is Jet Set Hideaways. Where to next?